Thank you for joining us again. I'll begin our program by introducing someone most of you know well. Chief Justice Guerrero named her to lead the Power of Democracy Civic Learning Initiative, which she has led, since 2013. She's been a stalwart of civics, the Chief Justice said in her State of the Judiciary address. So I'd like to introduce and welcome Administrative Presiding Justice Judith McConnell.
Thank you very much, Penny. And I'm so excited to see all of you here. Welcome, everyone, to our first virtual Law Day celebration and our announcement of the Civic Learning Awards. It's wonderful to celebrate Law Day with you. The ABA has designated the theme for this year as Out of Many One, E Pluribus Unum. The co-sponsor of these, actually the head of these awards is our Chief Justice, the Chief Justice of California, Patricia Guerrero, who has been an outspoken advocate of improved civic learning. And those of you who are online know how important it is to have good civic learning. Now you have a chance to meet the Chief Justice virtually, and it's my pleasure to welcome her to this celebration. And Chief Justice Guerrero, thank you very much for being here and supporting this important work.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me and see me. I wanted to first wish you happy Law Day as well. Thank you for joining us. This time of year, I typically record a brief video that announces our award recipients. One of my favorite duties as Chief Justice is interacting with the public, especially with teachers and students. So this year I asked if it would be possible to do this on a live stream, because as Penny mentioned, this is a celebration. And I know everyone's busy, so thank you for taking the time to be here. I've invited our 2024 Schools of Excellence to be here today. I met them last September when they hosted me for a presentation of the Award of Excellence. And it's inspiring to see you virtually. And it's a fulfilling experience also for local communities to come together to recognize school achievement around civics. The awards co-sponsor, our State Superintendent of Public Instruction, Tony Thurmond, was with us at that time at Kennedy High School in Orange County. And we're keeping an eye out for him, I believe. If he can join us, we'll invite him also to congratulate all of you. In addition to celebrating you again, I wanted to highlight the purpose of Law Day. As Justice McConnell mentioned, this year's Law Day theme is Voices of Democracy, Out of Many One. And to me, it's a reminder that while we come from different backgrounds, experiences, and we have different viewpoints, we're united by our shared commitment to democracy and justice. I believe also that our differences make us stronger, and civic education teaches us how to listen to one another, how to work together, and how to build a future that includes and respects all voices. Your award applications provided us with a look at how that work is happening in your schools. Thank you so much for putting so much thought into your applications. They really do seem to get better and better every year. So let's get right to our commemoration. I'll turn it over to Penny at this time.
Thank you, Chief Justice, and thank you, Justice McConnell. I heard quite a buzz from people when they heard this would be a live reveal. And again, many asked, would this be recorded? They wanted to share it with their students following this event. Of course, it will be recorded. It will be posted on powerdemocracy.org as soon as we can get that posted. It'll be today. For those of you joining us again, I remind you to please mute yourself if you are not speaking. Right now, the audio is just perfect. We have Civic's dream teams from Ventura and Sacramento counties with us today, as the chief mentioned. They're the recipients of the 2024 Award of Excellence. And before they pass the torch, the chief asked that I invite them to share with us how their students have celebrated the theme Out of Many One. So first, I'd like to invite Ventura's Madera Elementary School principal, Tracy Belden, and her students. They have early dismissal today, but they stuck around for this celebration, so we thank them. So thank you, Mighty Mustangs of Madera Elementary, and welcome. Do I see is
thank you, Penny.
Okay, great.
Thank you. And we are so honored and excited to be with all of you here today. We actually had an essay contest for our elementary students, and they took the theme from One Many and turned it into an essay about how the United States is about a quilt, like a quilt. So I have some students with me today, two of our top writers, who would like to read their essays, if that's okay.
All right, thank you so much. I am thrilled to be here and very honored to continue to work with the Chief Justice on the Power of Democracy initiative. I do want to, of course, thank her for inspiring judges across the state to work with our schools on this important project on civics education and engagement, and especially those schools who are schools in need. I know everybody's really excited, and so I won't talk too long, but waiting for the announcement of the awards. I do want to say a couple quick words. I want to also really thank the teachers. You guys are the front line. It is harder and harder to find the time, I think, to teach civics and to really make that part of your curriculum. We thank you for doing that. It is so apparent that it is really important in our world today that people understand the basic core values that are embodied in our Constitution. The Law Day, which we're celebrating today, really does celebrate the Constitution, the rule of law, and quite frankly, I think the third branch of government, because that is what we try to live every day. I will say, as a judge, I am always, always inspired by the students, and I think that's who I want to thank most of all. Really, you guys are what keeps us going, knowing that there is the next round, the next generation. Like the chief said, you guys are our future leaders, and you were all so eloquent today. I have to give a specific shout out to Samaya because you were so calm and collected. And I will say, if that happened to an attorney who was before the chief justice, they'd probably pass out. So did a great job keeping it together in what was probably a little bit of a stressful situation. But all of you guys were wonderful with your artwork, with your readings, and just really being part of this, being part of your community and democracy. All of the things that we talk about on Law Day are important for you as students, for the communities that you guys live in, for the courts, for our country, and just for justice in general. A lot of you do this great work. I'm going to turn to that. The competition, as Penny said, was incredibly tough. It seems to get harder and harder each year. Sometimes a matter of a point or two, honestly, is making the difference. So, keep working on your applications. Thank you for those who gave video supplements. It's not required, but it really does help bring what your projects and programs that you're doing in the schools, they kind of come to life with that. So thank you for those who did submit that. Before we get to the announcement of the winners, I did want to describe that we have a slightly different designation that is new this year, and that's the emeritus designation. We really want to inspire schools who maybe have never applied before to apply and feel like they have a shot at it. And in all candor, there were some schools that were new this year who did quite well, and we'll announce that in a minute. But we also want to recognize those schools who have repeatedly applied and are doing good work year after year after year. And so for that, we wanted to create this new designations. It is the emeritus designation to really recognize your ongoing commitment to civic education and learning. So I get to announce some of the winners, but before we get to that, and of course the Chief Justice will give the final winners, the top winners from our state, but I'm going to turn it back to Penny to go over our honorable mention first.
Okay, thank you, Judge Legimento. In the interest of time, I hate to do this to our honorable mentions. We have 21 of them. And as the Chief Justice was speaking and Judge Legimento was speaking, I was adding it to the front page of powerdemocracy.org. Once this call wraps, I'm going to hit publish. You can go to that list and see all of the schools and the various tiers, including the emeritus level. That said, we will be working all day this afternoon to get the press release out, the social media posts going. You can go and take it and announce it to your schools and to your communities, however way you would like. But any of you who have received this award in the past, you know that we do have graphics and templates and that sort of thing. So we'll be sharing that with you this afternoon. We just wanted you to start your law day receiving this news. So we'll go right into the awards of distinction, which is the award that some call it second place. I think they're all even keeled on the same playing field. You may have recognized in this year's application, we asked a lot of questions about, do you have transportation? Do you have projects that you would like support with? If you applied to this program this year, whether you're recognized or not recognized, we will be including you all in our efforts in the coming year, starting with Constitution Month in 2025 when the school comes back from the break. So just if you're not announced or if you're honorable mention, still, that is something to be celebrated. You are a part of this program that we call Power of Democracy. So I'll turn it right over to Judge Elogiamento, and she can start the honors.
Application, Penny, am I starting with the awards of merit and then the awards of distinction and then turning it?
Awards of merit, yes.
All right, thank you. We do have kind of the top three categories. So I'm going to start with the awards of merit. We're going to go in kind of in increasing order and leave it to the chief for the final. So the first I'm going to do elementary, middle, and high school. For the elementary school, this I want to acknowledge is the first time the school has applied. So it's amazing to get this high of an honor on a first-time application. This goes to Emperor Elementary School in San Gabriel, California, in Los Angeles County. This is part of the Temple City Unified School District. Congratulations. For middle school, it goes to the Antioch Charter Academy #2. This is in Antioch, California. This is in a school located in the Antioch Unified School District in Contra Costa County. And finally, for high school, the award goes for our new category. As I said, for the emeritus category, we have South Junior High School, who also had received an award of merit in 2024. So congratulations to all those who received the awards of merit. I'm going to move right along for the next group. The next one is the award of distinction. I think, as Penny said, this probably bumps us up to like second place, so to speak, but all of these should be celebrated. I think you're all celebrated just for applying, quite honestly, and for what the work you're doing. But let's get right to it. The elementary school receiving the award of distinction is Garfield Elementary School in Clovis, California. That's in Fresno County, part of the Clovis Unified School District. I want to note that they also received awards of merit in 2016, 2019, 2020, 2022, and 2023, and an honorable mention in 2024. Congratulations. For middle school, this is a first time applying. I did not do any of the judging, but I will say I am a judge in Santa Clara County. So I am thrilled to announce that August Boger Middle School, which is a school in the Mount Pleasant Elementary School District in Santa Clara County, has received an award of distinction. Again, that's quite amazing to receive that in your first time applying. Congratulations. And then for the high school, for this year's award of distinction, it goes to Anaheim High School. They are located also in Orange County. I want to again acknowledge that they received awards of merit in 2016, 2020, 2021, 2023, and 2024, and an award of distinction in 2022. Amazing work. Congratulations to all of you. I'm going to turn it to the moment probably everybody's been waiting for, and I will turn it back to Chief Justice Patricia Guerrero to announce the awards of excellence. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Judge Elogiamento, and congratulations to you all. I now have the distinct privilege of announcing the awards of excellence. So here we go. I'm starting with elementary school. Congratulations to Ida Ju Academy and Via Vista Elementary in San Jose, California. It's part of Santa Clara County, and Judge Elogiamento is clapping loudly as well. This is another award of distinction in the past that they've received in 2024. So many congratulations to you. For middle school, I am excited to announce and congratulate Sparks Middle School. This is part of the Hacienda La Puente Unified School District in Los Angeles County, and they have received several prior awards of merit in 2016, 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022, and an honorable mention in both 2023 and 2024. Congratulations to you. And finally, for high school, we have Norte Vista High School. This is part of Alvord Unified School District in Riverside County. And they also received a prior award of merit in 2022 and 2023. Congratulations to all of you. Before I turn it over to Penny, though, I just wanted to thank also Judge Aladamento and Justice McConnell for your leadership and all the commitment that you do in supporting the power of democracy. It's truly inspiring, and I value your contributions immensely. To the 2025, all of the honorees, congratulations to all of you. I also wanted to thank our educators for the incredible work that you do day in and day out. To all of my fellow judges, thank you for supporting civic learning in your communities, but most of all to our students. You really are the heart of this effort. Your voices, your ideas, and your leadership are what will keep our democracy strong for generations to come. So thank you to all of you, and thank you, Penny. I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Chief. Somebody put in the comments that they couldn't hear me very well, and I don't hear that a lot because I'm a pretty loud speaker. So I apologize if you had any audio problems. I am available all afternoon. If anyone has any questions about this program, about when visits will start happening.